The bride walked away minutes before the wedding. Everyone was shocked why. The church was glowing with soft golden light. White roses lined the aisle, and a gentle piano melody floated through the air. Guests whispered in excitement, adjusting their outfits, smiling as they waited for the ceremony to begin. At the front stood Ethan Cole, tall, confident, dressed in a perfectly tailored black suit. He kept checking his watch, forcing a smile as his best man joked beside him. "Relax, man, you're about to marry the love of your life," his friend nudged. Ethan nodded, but his smile didn't quite reach his eyes. Back in the bridal room, Clara Bennett stood in front of the mirror. Her ivory gown shimmered under the soft lights, her hair styled perfectly, her makeup flawless. She looked like a dream, but her eyes told a different story. Her best friend Lily adjusted Clara's veil and smiled warmly. "You're the most beautiful bride I've ever seen." Clara tried to smile. "Thank you." "Hey," Lily's voice softened. "You okay?" Clara hesitated. "I should be, right?" she said quietly. Lily frowned. "That doesn't sound like a yes." Clara looked at her reflection again. Everything was perfect. The dress, the venue, the man waiting for her. So why did her chest feel so heavy? 30 minutes earlier, Clara had stepped outside for a moment of fresh air. The hallway was quiet, until she heard voices. "I mean, yeah, she's great," he said, laughing softly. Clara paused. "But honestly, marriage is just the next step."
Another voice replied, "Then why marry her?" Ethan sighed. "It makes sense. She's stable, kind, and it's time. Love grows later, right?" Clara felt the ground shift beneath her. Not crazy in love, just convenient. She didn't wait to hear more. She walked away silently, her heartbeat echoing in her ears. Now, standing in the bridal room, those words replayed in her mind. "Clara," Lily said gently, "talk to me." Clara's voice trembled. What if this is a mistake?" Lily's expression changed instantly. "Then don't do it." Clara blinked. "What?" "You don't have to go out there," Lily said firmly. "This is your life." "But everyone is here, my parents, his family." "So," Lily stepped closer, "they're not the ones who have to live this marriage. You are." Clara's eyes filled with tears. "What if I regret walking away?" Lily held her hands. "What if you regret staying?" Silence filled the room, and in that silence, Clara found her answer. The music changed. It was time. Guests turned toward the aisle, smiling in anticipation. Ethan straightened his posture, ready. The door slowly opened, but no one walked in. A murmur spread through the crowd. "What's happening? Is she coming?" Ethan's smile faded. Then suddenly Clara appeared, but not at the aisle. She walked in from the side, without the veil, without the bouquet, and with tears in her eyes. The entire room fell silent. Ethan frowned. "Clara, what are you doing? It's time." She stopped a few steps away from him. Her hands trembled, but her voice didn't. "I can't do this." Gasps echoed across the room. Ethan blinked, confused. What? What are you talking about?" Clara swallowed. "I heard you earlier." His face changed instantly. "Heard what?" "You said you're not in love with me," she said, her voice breaking. "That this marriage just makes sense." The silence became suffocating. Ethan glanced around nervously. "Clara, this isn't the place." "No," she interrupted. "This is exactly the place. Because this is my life." Tears rolled down her cheeks. "I deserve someone who's crazy in love with me. Someone who doesn't see me as a safe option." Ethan stepped closer. "You're overreacting. Love grows." Clara shook her head. "Maybe, but I won't start a lifetime on a maybe." Her words hit harder than anything. The guests watched, frozen. "I was scared," Clara admitted. "Scared of disappointing everyone. Scared of being alone. Scared of making the wrong choice." She took a deep breath. "But staying would be the wrong choice."
Ethan's voice softened. Clara, please, don't do this. She looked at him one last time, and in that moment, she realized something powerful. She wasn't losing him. She was saving herself. I'm sorry, she whispered. Then she turned around and walked away. The church doors closed behind her. Outside, the air felt different. Lighter. Freer. Clara let out a shaky breath, tears still falling. But this time they didn't feel heavy. They felt honest. Lily rushed out behind her. Clara! Clara looked up. Are you okay? Lily asked.